Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them to silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diploma. There's no need to come to the front to take photos during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, you may do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the score box on stage. You'll be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Hugh Lim, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 59th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 15th session, we'll be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Architecture and the Built Environment. May I now invite our Principal and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. So Wai Wah, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. So, please.
Mr. Hugh Lim, the CEO of Building and Control Authority, Mr. Johnny Tan, our Deputy Chairman of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening to all of you to our 59th graduation ceremony. This year, we have 5,621 students graduating from Singapore's first Polytechnic. I congratulate all the graduates, and in particular, the 307 in this hall awaiting to receive your certificates. Founded in 1954, Singapore Poly held our first graduation ceremony in Victoria Theatre. That was the year 1961. We've gone a long way since then. Last year, we graduated our 200,000 graduate. We are the first Polytechnic and among the first few institute of higher learning to be able to make this proud declaration. To the graduates assembled here today, all of you can be proud to be part of this 200,000 strong network of illustrious men and women who have, like you, entered the gates of Singapore Polytechnic, but have over the last 6 decades helped build Singapore to be who we are today. Some of these illustrious alumni include, from the earliest cohort, the veteran architect, Mr. Tan Cheng Siong. He pioneered residential typologies in Singapore, and he was conferred the President's Design Award in 2012. From the 1980s, we have Mr. Bill Chang, the CEO, Group Enterprise of Singtel. He's also the chairman of Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors. He not only played a major role in the development of the communication and IT industry, that is based on his position in Singtel, but on top of that, he was also part of the Committee on the Future Economy of Singapore, a committee that was set up by the Singapore government. In recognition of his contribution, Bill was awarded the Public Service Star in 2017. We also have an accomplished scientist in our alumni family. Dr. Jonathan Loh is the Senior Principal Investigator at the Institute of Molecular and Cell Biology. The 1997 Singapore Polytechnic graduate is the first Singaporean to be elected to the Global World Technology Network. That was in the year 2012, based on his work in stem cells. I hope all the graduates here today will draw inspiration from this illustrious list of alumni and continue the tradition of transforming Singapore, strengthen our economy, and make us into a more caring society. To help you to do this, Singapore Polytechnic ourselves have transformed. We are now not just a polytechnic for young people, we are now a polytechnic for all ages. We are committed to be your lifelong learning partner in your continuing learning journey beyond your graduation. We have various continuing education programs that will upgrade and further develop you at different points in your career ahead of you. All of you will find these programs helpful if you think about the volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment you will be entering into, always subjected to technological disruption. So you really shouldn't be satisfied with the learning you have acquired in these 3 years, but you should continue to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So your graduation today is really the beginning of a long-term relationship with Singapore Polytechnic. And as I once again extend my congratulations, I say to you, not just goodbye, but really see you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. So. Our guest speaker this evening is Mr. Hugh Lim, Chief Executive Officer of the Building and Construction Authority, BCA. Mr. Lim graduated from the University of Liverpool in 1987 with a Bachelor of Engineering first-class degree on the Singapore Armed Forces Overseas Scholarship. He holds a Master of Science, Management of Technology from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Mr. Lim joined the Singapore Armed Forces in 1984 and attained the rank of Brigadier General in 2005. He has served in a variety of command and staff positions, including Chief Engineer Officer, Commander 6th Division, Commander Training and Doctrine Command, and Chief of Staff, General Staff. Prior to joining BCA, Mr. Lim was the Deputy Secretary, Community, Youth and Sports at the Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth. Prior to that, he was the Deputy Secretary of the Ministry of Law. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Hugh Lim to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Lim, please.
Mr. So Wai Wah, Principal and CEO of Singapore Polytechnic, Mr. Johnny Tan, Deputy Chairman, Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, members of the Singapore Polytechnic faculty and alumni, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to join you at this joyous event. It's always a pleasure to be part of such a significant milestone in a young person's development journey. I know your principal, Mr. So, for many years. In fact, both of us were working hard to secure Singapore more than 15 years ago. And now we're working hard to secure your livelihoods through education in the built environment sector. Let me start by congratulating all 308 of you for completing the Diploma in Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management, the Diploma in Interior Design, the Diploma in Integrated Events and Project Management, or the Diploma in Landscape Architecture. You can be confident that your studies in the Singapore Polytechnic have provided you a solid foundation for a future in the built environment sector. As Mr. So has outlined, this is the oldest polytechnic, or the most established one in Singapore. And the Singapore Polytechnic system has granted all its graduates a firm foundation to be excellent practitioners in what they do. From my time in the armed forces as well, we've always been impressed by the practical, no-nonsense approach of the Polytechnic graduates. And that's something that I would commend all of you, even as you start off in your careers in the built environment. As a city-state, our built environment is an important part of our everyday lives. We interact with it in so many different ways, where we work, live, and play. If the built environment around us is well designed and well operated, it has the ability to transform the quality of our lives for the better. For example, just recall the last time you entered a shopping mall or a park. How did you feel? Was it cold, gloomy, or intimidating? Or did it enable you to be free, happy, or inspired? Why did you feel that way? Was it because of what you saw or something that you experienced as you walked? In Singapore, the beautiful, distinctive built environment that we have is the collective effort of generations of different professionals in the built environment sector. We will continue to build upon these strong foundations. After today, you can play a crucial part of building Singapore of the future. What's more, a career in the built environment sector is set to become even more fulfilling. Over the past 2 years, the government has partnered our industry, unions, and institutes of higher learning, such as the Singapore Polytechnic, to formulate the industry transformation maps for the built environment. And these lay out key thrusts for the sector as part of a vibrant Singapore of the future. Together, we are transforming our sector into one that is technically advanced, integrated in process, and highly digitalized across the value chain. Take, for instance, where different professionals, architects, engineers, facility managers, used to work in silos using standalone processes. We can now bring them together on shared digital platforms through what we call integrated digital delivery, or IDD in short. IDD involves the use of infocom technology across the entire building process, from design, fabrication, to assembly on site, as well as in operating and maintaining our buildings well. For example, in the ongoing JTC Logistics Hub project, the project team is making use of an integrated digital management solution to combine multiple logistics and construction systems and data. This enables them to better manage logistics from prefabrication plant to the construction site and to hoist construction materials to exactly where they are required during construction. In addition, a digital and mobile-based defects management system allows for real-time reporting, tracking, and follow-up of defects at the construction site. This is just one of the many ongoing and future projects where IDD is helping to improve how our professionals work, saving time and costs across the entire value chain. More importantly, IDD can enable our professionals to apply themselves to more satisfying work whilst harnessing collective knowledge. Beyond looking at IDD during construction, we are currently examining how the building information, which is embedded in Building Information Modeling, or BIM, can be harnessed during the life cycle of the completed building, including maintenance and fit-out. This will allow new technologies in artificial intelligence and robotics to be adopted and deployed in the sector. Another key area of transformation is for our built environment to become even more environmentally sustainable. This is largely driven by our desire for more green and healthy spaces and to address climate change. Green buildings and interior spaces that can help to minimize resource use and to reduce waste, as well as maximize our occupants' well-being and productivity, are now fast becoming the norm. Take, for example, Facility Link Private Limited. This company incorporated green building features such as energy-efficient LED lights, integrated with daylight sensors and timing controls, salvaging and recycling leftover materials, and reusing it for their office renovation. They also encourage their employees to use internal staircase and put in place structured physical activity programs and incentives to promote healthier behavior amongst the employees. These initiatives enable Facility Link to attain the Green Mark Platinum status under the Green Mark for Healthier Workplaces scheme. This year, the Building Construction Authority, or BCA, is working hand in hand with various trade associations and chambers to develop a skills framework to provide better guidance on career progression and training opportunities for individuals like yourself. To this end, we are working towards having built environment firms offer even more competitive salaries and progressive career pathways. The skills framework will also provide clear markers for both companies and their employees to continue with lifelong learning and invest time and resources to groom talent within the sector. Graduates, your years at Singapore Polytechnic have given you a strong foundation in your various areas of study. However, your learning must not stop here, and I strongly encourage you to take charge of your personal development. The government stands ready to provide financial support in your journey in lifelong learning and in honing your skill sets. For example, the Skills Future Earn and Learn program targets fresh Polytechnic graduates like yourself. This program aims to offer more career opportunities, build on the skills and knowledge acquired in school, and provide a smoother transition into the workforce. For those of you who are keen to deepen your skill set and further your studies, BCA, in collaboration with industry firms, also offers a suite of scholarship and sponsorship programs to pursue built environment courses at local institutes of higher learning, including the BCA Academy. To date, we have more than 3,000 students, industry professionals, and job seekers who have benefited from the scholarship and sponsorship programs, and over 300 of them are from the Singapore Polytechnic. One of them was your senior from the Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management course. She's Ms. Sim Yi Hui, who was awarded the BCA iBuild SG Diploma Sponsorship in 2013 when she was in Year 1. Following her graduation in 2016, Yi Hui joined EM Services as a procurement officer handling tenders and term contracts for building management of public infrastructure under the Singapore Land Authority. Today, still with EM Services, she is now a property officer at Tanjong Pagar Town Council handling estate maintenance. Now, while her work at the Town Council can be challenging, she enjoys her interactions with residents and the sense of satisfaction which comes from solving residents' needs. To her, one of her memorable incidents was helping a distressed elderly resident whose kitchen pipe was leaking even after several visits by the plumber. After she investigated the issue, she found that the leak was not in fact due to the resident's pipe, but rather the neighbor's pipe. This incident and many others have brought much meaning to what she does, and she's thankful for the opportunity given by the sponsorship and the work exposure from EM Services. Now, as you join us on the journey to transform our built environment sector into one that is more advanced, progressive, and sustainable, I hope each of you can aspire to be a source of positive change for the sector, and as your SP motto reads, to serve with mastery. Finally, let me conclude by extending my heartiest congratulations also to all the parents in the room. I know this is a proud moment for each of you as well. With this, I wish all of you the very best as you embark on your next phase of learning and service. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we'll be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Architecture and the Built Environment. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Architecture and the Built Environment, Dr. Faris Akbar Hajamaidin, to present the diplomas. Dr. Faris, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management.
Ao Yi Jun. Chua Wen Ting. Lai Fang Sing. Ang Xue Hui. Camelia Saputri Binte Hazizan. Chiu Chi Chen. Chin Jun Yu. Qin Yu Ting. Cheng Yao Ming. Cordell Ng Chuan Ren, Crystal Leong Ting Ying, Danishajit Kaur Habajan Singh, Daniel Owen Louis Jianhua, Daryl Ang Kai Heng, Aklisha Gauri Satasivam, Eng Yi Ting, Gina Lim Yun Jia, Harry Ong Tong Zi, Heng Si Ying, January Ong Yin Wai Pyo, Javier Po Chi Yong, Ji Jing Jing Vivian, Jiao Lin Jia, Joan Charlotte Teng, Joan Tan Jia Jia, Jordan Peng Jing Heng, Kenneth Ong Yu Ling, Ku Sin Yi, Ko Jasmine, Liang Yong Kai, Lim Nam Ping, Lim Xue Li, Lim Zhong Hong, Lo Jun Sing Chester, Lo Sin Yi, Louis Wei Xian, Ma Wei Lin, Maribel Ang Hui San, Marietta Lau Hui Yun, Martinus Lim Rui Seong, Matthew Lim Jie Shan, Muhammad Sharul Aidil bin Muhammad Sani, Muhammad Shukri bin Muhammad Yazid, Ng Jing Wen, Ng Sin Yi, Ng Sin Yi, Nguyen Jie Min, Nur Shafiza binti Mahadi. Nur Hayati binti Saripi. Nur Shafika binti Muhammad Nasir. Nur Hasirin binti Ramli. Ong Junwei Jimmy. Pang Ning Anjo. Raymond Xiao Sun Kiet. Sangeeta Devi Kaur. Si Ting Yu. Xiao Shiying. Shen Xiaoxi. Siti Salihah binti Muhammad Saleh. Tan Pei Ting. Tan Yang Hui. Tan Yijing. Tan Yongchen. Tei Zilin. Diam Yun Yi. Valerie Ong Yue Shen. Weng Zu Man. Vincent Ko Yong Sheng. Wang Xinyi Dorothy. Wu Hao. Yang Li Jia. You Jiefeng. Xavier Lim Jiawei. Zhao Tianqi. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the diploma in interior design. Ng Jianjun. Ng Yubing. Nurduratun Nasiha binti Jufri. Ahmad Khairuddin bin Yasmin. Alicia Chang Royen. Andaya David Joshua De Leon. Arif Azre bin Sabaruddin. Beryl Sim Yi Jing. Bei Yi Jing, Charlene Chua, Dylan Nam Jun Feng, Edmund Lim Chin Wee, Evangelista Kyla Beatrice Polancos, Faith Wong Le Xian, Garcia Miguel Nartates, Javira Lim Su Jing, Gobert Gillian Eunice Binala, Go Ji Sian Cheryl, Gordon Sun Zhen Xiong, Hei Ta Tetsu, Ho Jia Wen, Isaac Wong Wei Ming, Jocelyn Ling Si Lin, Juliana Nicole Augustine, Lao Guan Heng, Lo Chiao An, Levi Tanya Sui Kim, Liang Yan Wei, Lim Min Chi, Lim Sin Yi, Lim Siu Wen Jolin, Liu Bi Yu, Lo Kim Hao Javend, Mei Yip Mei Chi, Muhammad Firman bin Nur Azman, Muhammad Arifin bin Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Sharian bin Hidayat, Muhammad Shami bin Abu Bakar, Ng Chun Wee, Ng Min Jia, Nicholas Lee Zhi Chen, Nur Oda Ahmad Shahruddin bin Abdullah, Nur Farah binti Nur Muhammad, Nur Irdina Mahira binti Abdul Halim, Nurul Ashikin binti Rosli, Ong Yi Sheng, Ong Ji Lin, Emmeline, Aoyan En Clarissa, Purnima Venkatachalam, Shanice Chia Hui Hui, Sherlyn Go Hui Chi, Siti Nabila binte Azman, Siti Zulfika binti Wajiman, So Jia Chi, Su Nanda Nin, Tan Jia Hui, Tan Mei Na, Tan Ming Ying Claire, Tan Yen Ning Sheila, Tan Yuan Yu Flora, Tiao Ting Ya, Tet Het Nin, Tung Zhao Jun, Tursina binti Dasharudin, Wei Ri Hua, Wang Shu En,
Yasmin Muhammad Mikhail,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Integrated Events and Project Management. Cheong Kai Ting Joey, Ifa Farina binte Muhammad Jais, Li Hui Yun Jasmine, Liao Wan Lin Keisha, Michelle Wong Sin Yi, Alia Adlina binte Muhammad Aminur Rahim, Ang Kelly, Burden Jeremy Concepcion, Bok Wen Chi, Budi Sim Jong Fu, Corinne Yo Fang Yi, Catherine Yeo Ling Hui, Chan Jun Yin, Chan Chin Ling Ethel, Chang Ching Teng, Chen Ding Lan Diana, Cheong Zhu Yun, Cheryl Chang Jia Hui, Cheryl Ma Yi Wen, Cheng Wei Chi, Chua Si Ping Trisha, Chuan Ye Hao, Clark Lim Sin Chong, Don Cheng Jun Jie, Eng Jia Hui Claire, Erica Kwek Li Xuan, Esther Yon Ling Yuan, Ferlin Lim Kai Lin, Han Yu Jian Eugene, Hong Kai Li Tiffany, Ignitia Tan She Nin,
Ivan Boy Kai Jie,
Jocelyn Pei Yun Chuan, Jocelyn Sik Hui Ling, Kelly Tan Se Lee, Ko Gyok Min Dion, Ko Wing Kien, Crystal Chi Jia Chi, Lai Jia Hui, Li Ka Kei, Li Su Xuan, Li Sin Ping, Lim Bei Xuan, Lim Chi Min, Lim Yi Qian Brenda, Lim Ying Xuan, Lo Kai Tong, Lutfil Hadi bin Abdul Manaf, Michelle Wong Wen Yue, Muhammad Sofyan bin Abdullah. Na Wei Chin. Niu Ziyi, Melissa. Hui Ro, Jolene. Hui Ying. Si Ying, Marilyn. Wan Jing, Jolene. Nicole Hui Ying, Balraja. Nur Akida binti Muhammad Taib. Nur Hatfina binti Halim. Nurul Ifa binti Joha. Ong Guang Hui. Ong Wei Xian. Ong Yu Chi. O Mei Han Amanda. Pang Xin Yi. Pei Jin Yao Joshua. Po Wan Xuan. Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Jailani. Revin Jayaraman. Sabrina Wong Chin Yun. Samantha Fong Sin Yi. Sri Shakira binti Rohani. Shirley Go Xue Li. Shaila Ng Ziping. Siti Nabila binti Sheikh Najib Bagarib. So Wei Ting. So Yi Shan. So Hui Qing. Song Wei Sin. Su Hui Sin. Su Yun Ting, Janice. Stanley Low. Tan Ke Hong. Tan Wei Lin. Tan Xiao Rong. Tan Sok Man. Ting Wai Yin, To Siu Wen Jamie, Tracy Lee Wan Xia, Venice Ko Yi Ting, Wilbur Lim Jing Xuan, Wang Si Jing, Wang Xin Yi Cheryl, Wang Yu Heng Ryan, Yap Shi Xuan, Yo Eugene, Yong Che Yuan, Yuko Lua Sin Lei, Zachariah Sean Lee Yi Wei, Zoe Chong Zi Ji, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Landscape Architecture. Amy Amelia Binti Ahmad, Ashley Hannah Lau Yue Tong, Cindy Ku Sin Yu, Enoch Lowy Teo Chong Yong, Gan Zhuo Shun, Hyun Hong Xuan Tuyen, Jamelin DiCosso Luna, Jerome Tong Kang Jie, Leverett Chua Jia Chun, Lim Pei Shan, Lim Yao Dexter, Ladok Carl Yalsen Alpha, Lo Lek Yi, Masayo Fatin Masagos, Muhammad Adi Sofian bin Samsudin, Muhammad Akmal bin Muhammad Razif, Ng Yen Lin Sebastian, Nicole Fu Jia Xuan, Nikki Danish Putra bin Nazib, Nur Amirul bin Zulkifli, Nur Liana binti Muhammad Sheh, Nur Kiana binti Azmi, Rachel Gan Jia Sin, Tan Jie Min, Tan Yi Xian Benjamin, Tui Mu Saw, Ting Zheng Zhao, Velmurugan Keshavi, Warren Lim Hui Yu, Yap Si Yi,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Architecture and the Built Environment. Thank you, Dr. Faris. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Mr. Johnny Tan, Deputy Chairman of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Mr. Tan, please. From the Diploma in Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management course, the Sentosa Development Corporation Prize, Sandy Han Su. The Regent Singapore Prize, Li Qianying. The Knight Frank Property Asset Management Prize, Vanessa Lim Zha Yu. The EM Services Prize, Rin Ho Shi Ying. From the Diploma in Interior Design course, the HCF and Associates Prize, Yong Ji Ying. The Axis Point Design Prize, Yong Shi Min. From the Diploma in Integrated Events and Project Management course, the Conference and Exhibition Management Services Prize, Livana Ho Pei Ning. The Xperia Events Prize, Cheryl Ng Mei Hui. The Sentosa 4D Adventureland Prize, Tam Jia Hui. From the Diploma in Landscape Architecture course, the Cicada Prize, Yo Yi Min. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present COS medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. May I invite Mr. Hugh Lim, Chief Executive Officer of the Building and Construction Authority, to present the medals. Mr. Lim, please. From the Diploma in Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management course, The Wisely 98 silver medal is awarded to Go Pei Zi. The Ascenders Singridge Gold Medal is awarded to Vanessa Nam Shi Hui. From the Diploma in Interior Design course, the Andy Fisher Workshop Silver Medal is awarded to Nur Shakina Binti Sumadi. The Swan and McLaren Gold Medal is awarded to Phyllis O Yu Hui. From the Diploma in Integrated Events and Project Management course, the Suntech Singapore Silver Medal is awarded to Tan Ji Han. The City Neon Events Gold Medal is awarded to Hang Ziqi. From the Diploma in Landscape Architecture course, the National Parks Board Silver Medal is awarded to Sok Sofisef. The National Parks Board Gold Medal is awarded to Iswan Shan bin Mohammed Ismail. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Chua Wen-ting, a graduate from the Diploma in Hotel and Leisure Facilities Management. May I now call upon Wen-ting to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Wen-ting, please.
Good evening, guest speaker Mr. Hugh Lim, Principal and CEO Mr. Sowaiwa, ladies and gentlemen. It all started in 2015, when I did not know what to expect when I first set foot into SP for my Poly Foundation program. It has certainly been a long 4 years, going through tutorials, presentations, tests, and exams. However, apart from gaining knowledge, I have also grown as a person. Some of the highlights of my journey in SP includes joining ACES as a student ambassador, being given the opportunity to be a group leader for sports camp, participating in the LEAP camp, and doing my internship at Shangri-La, Singapore. One of the most unforgettable moments was the Overseas Social Innovation Project that I signed up for. From forgetting my passport at the airport, to finding out that all my clothes have been stained by the instant noodles that exploded in the luggage. You have no idea how badly I wanted the trip to end on the first day. But then when it was finally time to go home, I found myself sobbing like a child because this OSIP trip to Vietnam was one of the best 2 weeks of my life, where some of the fondest memories were created and beautiful friendships were forged. Today, I would like to take the opportunity to thank 3 groups of people who are the reason why I can be standing here. Firstly, I would like to express gratitude to my parents for the unwavering support and unconditional love they have showered me. I remember once I was burning the midnight oil, and my mom was worried that I was putting too much pressure on myself. So she said to me in a very serious tone, 我没有要你考到好成绩，你尽力就好，健康最重要。 Which means I don't need you to achieve good results. What matters is that you have put in your best effort. Your health is most important. But little did she know that from then on, it motivated me to work even harder for her and myself. Mom and Dad, I hope you have witnessed my growth and are proud of how far I've come. Next, I'd like to thank all of my lecturers for the constant help and guidance along the difficult paths, always making sure that I'm on the right track. You have played a significant role throughout my journey in SP by giving me recognition whenever I did well, and encouragement whenever I underperformed. Last but not least, I'm also very thankful towards my friends for all the times and hardships we have been through together. I'm sure the thought of not having to mark for exams or stay back in school for projects anymore excites every one of us. Today, we can finally say that it is all over. We have worked hard and played hard with no regrets. A graduation is not an end. It is a new beginning. I wish all of you the best, regardless of whichever path you choose to take. We will encounter many obstacles along the way, but we must never be defeated. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Wen-Ting. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have taken all your belongings. Wishing you a pleasant evening.